welcome to lesson 10 of Algebra 1/2. This is a super easy lesson. You already know basically all of the information that you're going to relearn in this lesson, so that's great. Don't you like reviews like that? Makes easy lessons. We're talking about divisibility. So let's say I have the number 30. Okay, I'm going to write that number right here. And I divide that number by 2. What's your answer going to be? 15, right? 15 is a whole number, not a fraction, nothing, nada. So 2 evenly divides into 30 with 15 left over. So we would say that 2 is a divisor of 30 because it evenly divides into 30 with no remainder. So any number that evenly divides into another number that with no remainder is called a divisor. So other divisors of 30 would be 3, 10, 5, 15, all divisors of 30. So divisors help us, especially when we're reducing fractions, when we're doing long division, all kinds of things, knowing our divisors and knowing them quickly. So we're going to look at a couple of rules for us to know if a number is divisible by another number. So divisibility rules should be somewhat familiar to you. I know you've talked about them with Miss Bethany. Those of you who were not with Miss Bethany, this is brand new to you. I think that's just Ruby. Maybe you've seen this before, maybe not, but here we go. Okay, the first rule is a number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Okay? So a number is divisible by 2, basically, if it's an even number. If the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, that makes it an even number. So that's another way you could say it. If it's divisible by 2, if its last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, or that it's an even number. How about 10? Not 5 yet. That's the next one. It's divisible by 10 if its last digit is 0. So any number that has 0 at the very end is going to be divisible by 10. By 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. So if its very last number is 0 or 5, you can divide it by 5 evenly with no remainder. And this is the most complicated one, but since you probably have already learned these, you know this piece of cake. It's divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So that means you add up all the numbers of your number, and if their total is a number that you know is divisible by 3, then it's divisible by 3. Let me show you some examples. Okay, look at these 3 numbers. 99, 1,239, 1,561. I want to know if they're divisible by 3. So remember our rule, it's divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So that means for A, 99, I can find out if it's divisible by 3 by adding my digits. 9 plus 9. What does that equal? 18, right? Is 18 divisible by 3? Yes, because 18 divided by 3 is 6, a whole number, no remainder. So I know that this one is divisible by 3. Let's try B. 1,239. So I need to add up all of my digits. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 more is 6, plus 9 is 15. Is 15 divisible by 3? Yes, it's 5. So we know that this whole number is divisible by 3. Let's try the last one. 1,561. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Is 13 divisible by 3? Nope, no it's not. So that means this number is not divisible by 3. Okay? If you have a problem that looks like this in your homework, the way that I want you to write the answer, so let's say that this is problem number 2. The way that I want you to write the answer is write the letter and the number. So if it says which one's divisible by 3, I would want you to write A, 99, and B, 1,239. 39. Just to be very clear on your homework, which ones you mean, okay? Don't circle or anything like that. Just write out the ones that answer the question. Not all the numbers, just the ones that are correct. Okay? All right. So let's try some more. I want to know which of these numbers, we're going to start with 2. Which of these numbers is divisible by 2? Now, for your homework, let me show you what I would want you to write. Let's say that this is number 3 in your homework, and it has number 3, which numbers are divisible by A, 2, B, 5, C, 10. So you'll put your number, it's number 3. Then you'll put the A in parentheses, and then you'll follow it with all the numbers that are divisible by 2. So let's do this. Is 4 divisible by 2? It's an even number, so yes. So I'll write 4. 32, is that divisible by 2? Again, it's an even number, so yes. Is 75 divisible by 2? Well, its last digit is 5, not an even number, so nope, it's not, so I'm not going to write it. How about 99? Its last digit is 9, again, not an even number, so nope, won't write it. 4,165. Ends in 5, which is not even, so nope, not this one either. 4,020. Ends in a 0. That's an even number, so yes. 4,020. I'm going to change these to semicolons because this number has a comma. Okay, so that's how you would write it, okay? So now let's do B. So next you would write on your paper B. You wouldn't have to rewrite your number, just either go down to the next line or put some space and write B. Just make it very clear which one it goes with, that it goes with B. All right, how about 4? Nope, it's not 0 or 5, so nope. 32? Again, not 0 or 5, so no. 75? Ends in 5, so yep. 99? Doesn't end in 0 or 5, so no. 4,165? Yes, because it ends in a 5. 4,165. Oops, excuse me. 4,020 ends in a 0, so that one would fit as well. Okay? And the last one, by 10. 4? Nope, doesn't end in a 0. 32? Nope, no 0. 75? Nope, still no 0. 99? No 0. 4,165? Still doesn't end in a 0. 4,020? Yes, because that one ends in a 0. Okay, look at your practice. Letter A. Which of these numbers is divisible by 3, B, divisible by 5, and C, divisible by 10? So pause your video, do your practice now. Okay, you should be back with your answers. For letter A, which one is divisible by 3? Well, that one would be, excuse me one moment. Okay, I'm looking this up in the back of my book, just because I forgot to pause the video and get these ready beforehand. Okay, so 45,285 and 305,961. So 2 and 3, those are divisible by 3. B, which of these numbers are divisible by 5? 235,725 and 72,840. So numbers 1 and 2 are divisible by 5. And letter C, which one is divisible, which ones are divisible by 10? Well, that would only be 3, 72,840, because it's the only one that ends in a 0. Okay, go ahead and start your homework. Let me know if you have any questions.